Hello and welcome to day 12 of the 21-day dating challenge. Really honored, excited and delighted that you've taken the time to come and share this journey with me. Now, I think if you've been watching these videos from day one, you will have seen that each and every day there's a new challenge and something that will actually make sure that you do something. So I give you a specific task, something that's really practical that you can actually take and run with, literally. And today is no different. Now, if you did, I think it was one of the days last week, I asked you to seek out one of the married couples, at least one of the married couples that you know, as in happily married, and to ask them a specific question. Today is a follow-on from that question. So did you do the homework last week, or the assignment, or the quest, or the task, however you want to describe it? Did you do it last week? I hope you did. If you did, I really want to hear from you in terms of how did your happily married couples meet? And today I need for you to go and find another one of your couple friends and to ask them the same question. Remember, men's opinions matter. So you got to make sure you also ask the men. Even though you might be best friends with the lady in this relationship, I really need for you to also ask the man, because a man will tell this story a little bit differently from the woman. The other question that I need for you to ask is, I need for you to also let them know the reason why you're asking. Do you remember I shared that with you last week? I'll pop the video up here for you so you can go and watch it. I think it's up here. You'll either be here or it'll either be here, one or the other. But anyway, go and watch that video if you want to know what I asked you specifically to do last week. And today the follow-on is not only how they met, but actually, can they take a look at your dating profile and your photos for you? Now, you might be feeling a little bit, oh, I'm not so sure if I really want them to share this. Listen, you can't do this dating lark alone. I would strongly recommend that you need people around you who will support you, who will encourage you, who will be in your corner, so that if you meet someone and you're completely blown away, these are your support team who will actually help you to take better steps in terms of getting what you truly desire from men and vice versa. And so it is really important that you just really open up your heart and be vulnerable to them and say, and I did share this last week, I've decided to take my dating life seriously, and that's why I'm asking you this question. And this lady who runs it, Hannah, she's asked us to ask this question of happily married couples, and I can see you guys are happily married, and that's why I've selected you to ask this question. And then she's also asked us this week to just ask you if you could kindly take a look at one of my dating profiles and my pictures, and I really would appreciate your honest opinion on this. And look, when I did this, one of my married coupled friends, she gave me some really good feedback in terms of some of the photographs that I had. And I was like, oh, that's a really nice photograph. And she was like, yeah, it is, but it wasn't quite appropriate or whatever. I can't remember exactly what she said, but she recommended that I swap a few of the photographs out. And I did, and it made a big difference. So you just never know where good feedback, good positive feedback is really going to come from. So ask them to take a look at your dating profile and pictures, and you can either send them the link, and if the link doesn't work, then just cut and paste it into a Word document or something, or share it with them if you're not with them face to face. Ideally, you want to be face to face with them, but if you're not, then stick it in a Word document and just share it through Google Docs, which is free. And so that's the second thing that I need for you to do. And then the third thing that I need for you to do is, let me just double check my notes to make sure I give you the correct assignment this week. Yes, and remember, if you did the husband avatar, I think it was yesterday or perhaps a couple of days ago, then again, I need for you to share this with them as well and seek out their opinion. Just say to them, I've put together a shopping list for the kind of men that I want to hang out with, that I want to get to know, and someone who would ideally become my husband or lifelong partner, whatever it is your goal. And just make sure you've got your list. Listen, you've got to have a shopping list of what you're looking for. Essential criteria in terms of their character and who they are as a person. And show it to them and just seek out their opinion and just say, look, I've put together this list of things that I think are really important. Is there anything that you think I should reconsider or add to it? Or I'd really be open to your thoughts on it. And here's the thing, they might say things that are completely opposite to what you truly desire. It's okay. if they do. If they do, again, just ask them, dig a little bit deeper and ask them why they've said the things that they've said about the things that you've shown them. Because remember, these are going to be people who are going to be in your corner. They're going to be able to see things here where you're so close to it, you may not see it, but they will see the bigger picture. That's why it's important to get a third party to have a look at it and to give you some feedback. And obviously, if you're one of my clients, then feel free to drop it in the private group, and I'll certainly, if I don't have a look at it, then certainly someone else in the team can have a look at it for you and give you some feedback. So that, ladies, is day 12. Pretty simple, would you say? Yeah, I know. Simple, easy. I think so. I remember when I did this, like I said, I got some really good feedback from one of my couples. And again, I got some really good feedback from the men in terms of the men in that relationship. So you just really never know. So I really want to encourage you to do that. And I want to leave you with my with my sign off message. I've changed it. I was thinking about it yesterday. So here it is for you, ladies. Remember this always. Be curious, be interesting, and be intentional. Because I'm starting to discover that a lot of people are not very intentional. And so that's why it now is be, be curious, be interesting, and be intentional. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye for now.